Sir, there was no supplementary asked relevant to the question. However, the member, as is apparently a party attitude, keeps uttering lies in the House. Lies. The Prime Minister did not campaign for anybody. This is not the first time this party takes this position. So I urge him to withdraw this.
No, आप जानते हैं रूल 238 में प्रमोद जी किसी भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल पोस्ट पर बैठे व्यक्ति के बारे में ऐसे एलिगेशन लगाने के पहले आपको माननीय चेयरमैन से परमिशन लेना पड़ेगा. इट विल नॉट गो ऑन द रिकॉर्ड. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू. नो, दिस विल नॉट गो ऑन रिकॉर्ड. सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री आप अगर पूछेंगे इस सवाल से जुड़ा तो मैं अलाउ करूंगा. प्लीज टेक योर सीट शक्ति सिंह. सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री शक्ति सिंह गोहिल जी, प्लीज टेक योर सीट.
सर,
नासिर हुसैन जी, आपका सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री सवाल से जुड़ा होना चाहिए. प्लीज
सर, सर बोलो.
सवाल, सेकंड सवाल.
सर, मैडम सर, सेकंड सर
प्लीज सेकंड सवाल आप इससे जुड़ा पूछे जो आपका प्रश्न है, उसी की इजाजत मैं दूंगा.
Sir, the foreign minister cannot use an unparliamentary words of lies. I'm asking the
second question.
I was lying. How can you say that I was lying?
Second question.
Sir, the second question is whether the ministry has engaged with foreign governments to ensure protection of Indian students from discrimination or targeted violence in conflict-affected regions. Do they have a real-time data? What is the plan for evacuation? And especially in context of US,
your question is over. Your question is over.
They should take.
Honorable Minister, please.
Sir, the government carefully monitors the number of students in all foreign countries. We also carefully monitor their welfare. Wherever there is a situation of any tension or likelihood of violence, we alert students, as we had done in Ukraine. Where there is a requirement for us to take any further steps, like running a flight for their rescue or any other situation like that, we are prepared. We always have contingency plans for that.
Thank you. Dr. Fauzia Khan. Please, nothing is going on record.
Thank you, sir. Sir, can the minister please clarify the Indian government's official position on this issue and outline the interventions that we are planning to protect the affected Indian students regarding their safeguards for academic progress, financial investments, future prospects? How is the government going to plan for this, sir? And also one more thing I would like to ask the external minister, sir, that President Trump has made a statement on the Gaza Strip today, occupying of the Gaza Strip. Sir, what is India's stand on this? The entire world has retaliated otherwise.
Please.
Sir, the first supplementary, yes, we take a number of measures. For example, my own answer has given in detail what we did in the case of Ukraine. We allowed students to transfer to third countries. We allowed them, in many cases, depending on the year concerned, to do their classes online. We allowed them to do their practicals in India, in exception of the rules. So, depending on the situation, we have been very sympathetic, we have been very responsive. All embassies and all ambassadors have been told to take a special interest in the welfare of students. Whenever there is a situation, another example in my answer is that of Israel. There were about 900 students at the time when the Hamas attack happened. We brought back many of them, and many of them have since gone back. The numbers have grown. I want to assure, sir, the honourable member through you, that the welfare of students is something very close to the government's heart. Every embassy today is very proactive in that regard. Regarding the second supplementary, sir, it is not related to the question.
Honorable M. Thambi Durai, fourth supplementary.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Minister has replied in his reply Because you know that most of our Indian students to get a medical education, they are going abroad. Because now we are facing that kind of crisis, there are some people who leave, they have to rehabilitate. For that, he mentioned National Medical Commission is no objection if they are transferring the students for Indian universities also. If they conduct the examination based on the examination, what is test examination. Sir, I am thankful for Honorable Prime Minister. He announced 75,000 medical seats are going to create in India now. And also, for example, if you take Tamil Nadu, during our Edapadi Parliamentary, 23 medical colleges opened. With the help of the central government also 11 opened. Because strength has to be increased when the college is coming. My question is whether the external minister will persuade the NMC to increase the intake of the medical colleges. We have a special program. Then only based on your test that I want to know.
Please be brief. Please.
That is I want to know, sir.
Thank you.
So
not political step.
The supplementary does not directly pertain to my ministry. My understanding is that the number of medical colleges in the country have roughly doubled in the last 10 years. So there are many more opportunities for students. We understand that there are many more aspirants, but where my ministry is concerned, sir, those students who do go abroad for education, it is our duty, it is our obligation to look after their welfare, and I would like to assure the honourable member through you that we are very much cognizant and sincere about it.
Mani Santosh Kumar P. Fifth supplement.
Almost all parts of the world, either in Germany or in Canada. So do we have any idea of the exact number of students who are studying abroad, and what about the quality of these universities where Indian students are studying?
Sir, I would like to inform the honourable member through you, sir, that we have a rough idea of the number of students because we encourage them to register. But all students do not necessarily do that. They are roughly in excess of about 10 lakhs. In terms of the quality of universities, what many embassies do is on their website, they put up advisories. If there are universities, there are some countries where there were cases of fraudulent admission. We issue cautions in the website so that students who are planning to go to any country, they will naturally go to the website and check up, and they will be suitably warned. It is a very legitimate concern which the honourable member has raised. Students today need to be aware which are the good universities, which are not, which are universities which have some negative issue in the past, and our websites try to address that. I rise to apprise the House of certain developments pertaining to deportation of Indians from the USA. Honourable members are aware that people-to-people exchanges constitute the bedrock of our deepening ties with the United States. Indeed, more than any other relationship, mobility and migration has had a key role to play in enhancing its quality. Sir, the House would also share the view of the government that it is in our collective interest to encourage legal mobility and discourage illegal movement. In fact, illegal mobility and migration has many other associated activities also of an illegal nature. Moreover, those of our citizens who have been inveigled into illegal movement themselves become prey to other crimes. They are trapped into both moving and working under inhumane conditions. Members are aware that unfortunately there have even been fatalities in the course of such illegal migration. Those who have returned have also testified to their harrowing experiences. Mr. Chairman, sir, it is the obligation of all countries to take back their nationals if they are found to be living illegally abroad. This is naturally subject to an unambiguous verification of their nationality. This is not a policy applicable to any specific country, nor indeed one only practiced by India. It is a general accepted principle in international relations. Sir, honorable members would be aware that the process of deportation is not a new one. I repeat, not a new one, and has been ongoing for several years. I would like to share with the House details of deportation from the United States since 2009. Their numbers, years-wise, as available with our law enforcement authorities, is as follows. 2009, number of deportees 734. 2010, 799. 2011, 597. 2012, 530. 2013, 515. 2014, 591. 2015, 708. 2016, 1303. 2017, 1024. 2018, 1180. 2019, 2042. 2020, 1889. 2021, 805. 2022, 862. 2023, 617. 2024, 1368. 2025, 104. Sir, deportations by the US are organized and executed by the Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE authorities. The standard operating procedure for deportation by aircraft used by ICE, that is effective from 2012. I repeat, that is effective from 2012, provides for the use of restraints. However, we have been informed by ICE that women and children are not restrained. Further, the needs of deportees, including during transit, related to food and other necessities, including possible medical emergencies, are attended to. During toilet breaks, deportees are temporarily unrestrained if needed in that regard. This is applicable to chartered civilian aircraft as well as military aircraft. There has been no change, I repeat, no change from past procedure for the flight undertaken by the US on 5 February 2025. Honorable Chairman, sir, we are, of course, engaging the US government to ensure that the returning deportees are not mistreated in any manner during the flight. At the same time, the House will appreciate that our focus should be on strong crackdown on the illegal migration industry, while taking steps to ease visas for the legitimate traveler. On the basis of information provided by returning deportees about the agents and others involved, law enforcement agencies will take necessary preventive and exemplary actions. I thank you.
Please go ahead.
A number of members raised issues which you pointed out were repetitive. So I will answer issue by issue.
Okay.
In some cases, it will reply to multiple members.
Okay.
So the first issue which was raised by Mr. Surjewala, he said, do you know that 104 people were brought back yesterday? Of course we know. We were the people who verified the nationality. We were the people who gave the aircraft clearance for the flight to know. So yes, I know 104 people came back in 2014. I also know that 5 to 7 times that number came back in 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let us not make out as though this is something which is a new issue. This is an issue which was happening earlier. Second issue, sir. Many people ask me, where did we have consular access to these 104 or others who are in detention? In many cases, sir, consular access, embassy would like to have consular access to any Indian national, but that national has to request consular access. In many cases, they have not requested, so we were not aware. But in every case, we have, we have obtained passport details, we have checked their verification, we have ensured that they are Indians, and we have had contacts to ensure that that is the case. Then, sir, there is the next issue. After their return, are we making an effort, which Honorable Member Tirchi Siva asked, are we making an effort? Yes. In fact, that is why the authorities have been given instructions, and I would urge Honorable Member Sanjay Singh not to misrepresent that instruction. They have been given instruction to sit with every one of the returnees, find out how did they go to America, who was the agent, how did this illegal industry happen, how can we take precautions so that this does not continue. We have been very, I would say, sir, sympathetic and solicitous to the predicament of people going. So I do not want the House or the public to have a wrong understanding of how they were received. They have come through a very difficult experience. They were misled by agents. I will come to the action issue after this, sir. Then the question, sir, I think one member raised saying, the numbers went up after 2016. Sir, I was very bureaucratically correct. I took a single source.
Sir, what is meant by bureaucratically correct?
Sir, which means I followed a bureaucratic database to ensure that I gave before the House a very similar comparable number from the same database.
So, sir, as a healthy practice, let everyone follow the bureaucratic practice.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Now, sir, what I do want to say, actually, if one looks at the Homeland Security data, sir, the Homeland Security, the American Homeland Security Department has a report about aliens removed by criminal status and country of nationality. For India, actually that number is 860.
I allowed indulgence. No, what is this? You are not listening to the Honorable Minister. No, I am so sorry. Please. Honorable Minister,
Yes, sir.
I'll be careful next time.
Sir,
I'll be careful next time. Take your seat.
Sir,
Honorable Minister.
Homeland Security Department data actually shows prior to 2014, their numbers, American numbers were actually close to 1,000. The numbers I have given, sir, as can be seen in the statement, are from the Bureau of Immigration. In many cases, possibly because if they were not issued emergency certificates, they may have been treated differently. Maybe they went to some other country. So I would say we should look at this in a overall manner rather than try to make clever points about which year was a little higher than which year. Then, sir, the issue came about military aircraft being sent. Now, some other members also raised, have military aircraft been sent before? The procedure, sir, is we have looked at deportations for the last 15 years. It is up to the authority of the Immigration Customs Authority to charter an aircraft. It could be a military aircraft, but whichever aircraft comes in, it is under the authority of the ICE. The procedure, whether it was a military aircraft, whether it was a chartered aircraft, was exactly the same. Then the issue came up, sir, was there advance notice given? So, the
only what the minister says goes on record. Please go ahead.
Advance notice was given. The advance notice was given, and there was consular access done. We had checked all the procedures. Then, sir, the issue was raised, do they have property? We are not aware that they have property, but if they have anything, we will be responsive to that. We do not, sir, have data on illegal immigrants, and the issue about student visas being cancelled does not apply to immigrants. Thank you, sir.